Mr. Speaker, will you please call the House to order?
The bill is passed.
We'd like to get a budget that represents the interests of the people who are standing here with me now.
To be part of the struggle to achieve a better society for all.
We want to build stronger neighborhoods, vibrant communities, and make New York a more affordable place to raise a family.
Welcome to Assembly Update. I am Assemblymember Santabarbara, representing the 111th Assembly District, which includes Montgomery County, parts of Albany County, and parts of Schenectady County. Today, we are going to be talking about Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month, which is the month of September. And I have two guests joining me to talk about a fundraising run to bring about awareness. It's called Caring Together Ovarian Cancer Run. And the color is teal, of course. I'm wearing the ribbon that Kelly Quist-DeMars brought with her for me to wear. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And you are also joined by Dale Windsor.
Thank you.
And you're both cancer survivors, so I know this is something that's near and dear to your hearts, and you're sort of doing some PR and also organizing this run and participating in it. And we'd like to hear a little more about the organization and the run. So Kelly, why don't we start with you?
Great. Well, thank you for having us here today. It's really exciting to be here. We are here from Ovarian Cancer, a survivor group called Caring Together, and we're basically a support group that meets once a month in Latham. And every year we have an ovarian cancer run, which raises money for research and outreach and some of the activities that we do. I've been involved probably just a short time, probably in the last year. Dale's certainly more experienced in the group than I am, so
yes.
I'm going to turn it over to her.
Sure.
Yes, I was actually diagnosed in 2006, and in 2006, after being in the hospital, a friend of mine found out that there was a support group, and I knew nothing about ovarian cancer prior to being diagnosed. So I joined the group in order to find out more about ovarian cancer and to meet other survivors. And it was there that I found out there were long-term survivors, because if you go on the internet, there's a lot of misinformation. So I also, after what I had gone through, decided that if I could help promote awareness for ovarian cancer, which this group did, maybe another woman would be diagnosed in an early stage rather than I was diagnosed as a stage 4.
And certainly both of you being cancer survivors, I admire your courage and sharing your story. Sometimes it's difficult, and I appreciate you sharing some of that here. The support group meets in Latham, you said, and if people watching maybe want to find out more about it, how can they do that?
They can. We meet in Wade Road in the Hope Club, which is now where the Cancer Society has their offices and that, and we meet the second Wednesday of every month, and from like 6:30 to 8, and both survivors and family members are invited to come, because a lot of times family members also need to know how to be caregivers to survivors and need to know what to do to support them. So we welcome any family members or friends to come to the meetings too.
And Dale, that's what kind of prompted you to get involved with this run. And I know you have a wonderful logo that was designed by students, actually. I think, Kelly, you were telling me. We're going to show that in a little bit. So this is a run that's been going on for a while, or is this something that is new to the area, or something that's been happening for?
No, this would be our 14th
year. Okay.
Run walk. We, as a group, the first mission of the Caring Together was to provide support and education to survivors. But that has expanded so that we now go out into the public. We do health fairs. We have some grants for additional support groups in Glens Falls, Rays of Hope. There's one down in Kingston and in Binghamton. So because we want women to know what the symptoms are. right now there is no diagnostic test for ovarian cancer. And so the money that we raise through our walk run, we support 2 research grants, and one of them is to come up with a diagnostic test. The other is to come up with treatments for ovarian cancer patients that may be not as harsh on their bodies as what currently. And eventually we hope there will be a cure for ovarian cancer.
And certainly awareness is always, you know, the first step, and it's letting people know that, hey, this is something that we need to pay attention to, and the research, of course, follows behind that. So it's great to see that you're out there promoting and getting others involved as well.
It used to be thought that there were no symptoms for ovarian cancer, but in 2008, a lot of the gynecological societies got together with the Ovarian Cancer Alliance and realized that there were symptoms. There are really 4 symptoms that women should look for. One is feeling of bloating, feeling of fullness after a few bites of food, urinary problems, and pain in their abdomen. And these are persistent. If they do experience these, they should go to their gynecologist. And if they can do blood tests, which are not 100% reliable because there can be false positives. They can do a transvaginal ultrasound and a general exam. If they have suspicions, then they can refer the patients to a gynecological oncologist, who is really the best one to have the surgery done if they feel that surgery needs to be done to remove like any tumors and that.
And certainly there's treatments to follow and other things that your doctor can advise you on. So if you see signs, it's better to be safe than sorry, and it's better to go get checked out.
Diagnosed early stage, a lot of times they don't have to go through chemo. They may use radiation, and the prognosis for long-term survival for an early stage, a 1 or 2, is much better than for. The problem is most women, because there is no diagnostic test, are diagnosed in stage 3 or 4.
And again, if people want to know more, I know we put up the symptoms, the early warning signs, but the website, I know it's flashing up there right now, caringtogethernewyork.org. If there's anything we missed on the show or we didn't talk about, but somebody wants to know more or get some more details, I encourage them to visit the website and learn more about this. And it's good to know the signs. And again, the earlier you can, the earlier you have for detection, the better chance you have of long-term care. With that, let's move on to the run that's coming up. I know September 13th. It's in Albany.
In Albany, in the Washington Park. We start in where the Park Playhouse is. It's where we set up, and we do the 5K around the park as well as a 1-mile fun walk as well.
And this is a wonderful way to support the cause and support awareness, and to wear your teal colors. And Kelly, you have all your teal.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of teal that day. The teams really turn out in big numbers. We're very excited that this year we have over 1,000 people registered. We have Columbia High School coming with 290 student athletes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And all our teams come out. My team tends to wear teal tutus.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know, people really dress up. They get signs. We have a DJ. It's kind of very party-like atmosphere, but it's a very serious cause to us because we do want people to know about the symptoms, to know about the disease, and the money that we raise here goes directly to research. And local research that reports back to us. We know exactly where the money goes and what they find every year, and we're really glad to partner with them and hopefully move closer to a cure.
And that's important to know, that the money's going directly to research, and I think people appreciate knowing that. So thank you for that. And if for those that are not runners that don't want to run the 5K, I see there's a walk. You can do a walk, a 1 mile walk. That's always nice to have that option. And this is sort of as all runs are, it's sort of a family community gathering as well. You spend some time and talk to people in the community and share some stories as well.
Yeah. It's like raffles. There's some activities for children. You'll find a lot of families come together just for the walk and to support if one of their family members has it, or if they have friends and everything. And this is our only major fundraiser for the year. And in addition to the research, it also supports any educational things that we do, like health fairs. We participate in a program that's by the Ovarian Cancer National Alliance called Survivors Teaching Students, where we go and talk to the medical students at Albany Med. We also go to like St. Rose and Russell Sage and talk to nursing students, so that if they are aware of the symptoms, that maybe they may pick up on it in their patients and refer them to the right people. So we feel it's important to do that too.
And again, for more information, visit the website. And what's nice about the run actually is that you have a First Giving, and I've used this before for other runs, a First Giving website, and I think we're going to flash that up on the screen as well, where you can donate directly online, make contributions, sign up, support a team, put a team together, and so many other things as well. I know. We want to thank the students that designed your logo. Yes. It's a tree, right? It's a tree, and it has the little teal ribbons attached to it. So that event, September 13th. If you can't make it, want to make a contribution or volunteer, maybe somebody wants to volunteer, they can do that as well?
Absolutely. If they want to volunteer, probably the best way is to reach out through our Facebook page or our website, because we do have a volunteer coordinator as well. But if you contacted us through Facebook, we could get that to her. And we're always looking for volunteers to set up or clean up. It's an early morning race. We kick off at 9, so any early birds that want to get out there and help us, we'd certainly appreciate that. And are there other opportunities throughout the year, if somebody misses this watching, is there opportunities to volunteer or to help out or to maybe do something in support of the organization? They could certainly even reach out to us and perhaps be a part of some of our awareness events if they wanted to, if it touched their family in some way, or touch them, or if they're just wanting to know more about it. The door's always open.
And certainly the support group is open. If anybody wants to share that information as well, again, they can go to the website. So September 13th, if you can make it, it would be great to support a great cause. I'll be wearing my teal ribbon. I thank you so much,
thank you,
Kelly, for bringing that. And I want to thank you both for being on the show and sharing your story and helping bring awareness to an important cause. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to talk more about have some more great guests just like Kelly and Dale.
Hi, may I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
Okay.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Having trouble finding Connor's middle school? Would you like directions?
No, why is Connor having trouble focusing in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with him over homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No, I need help. He's very smart, but his mind wanders. He's disorganized.
I think I understand.
Oh, good.
French fries. Finding best potatoes.
No!
Russet. Fingerling. Yukon Gold.
Why don't you understand me?
Sorry, I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Frustrating, isn't it? Redirecting to understood.org.
For the 1 in 5 kids with learning and attention issues, this is what life can feel like. Explore Understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues designed to help your child thrive in school and in life. Understood.org, because understanding is everything.
So you see, son, good manners are important. Should I go through it again?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Exactly. Always say please, thank you, you're welcome, excuse me, sit up straight, hold doors open for ladies. If the door's locked, knock first. Don't burp, don't swear, don't stare, don't use bad language or talk with your mouth full. Keep your elbows off the table.
What table?
And don't interrupt. Cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze. On the bus, give your seat up to anybody who has trouble standing. Bottom line, treat others the way you want to be treated. Got it?
Got it.
Good talk.
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain.